In this video, we will learn about the views or perspectives of looking at three-dimensional objects. Appu, Sher Khan, Gaggu and Golu are playing a game. Golu has made a shape out of the boxes in the other room. Appu, Sher Khan and Gaggu will look at that shape by turns and come back and make a picture of it. Then, the person whose picture most resembles Golu's shape will win. First, Appu saw the shape made by Golu and went and drew his picture. Then, Sher Khan also went and saw the shape made by Golu and made his picture. And finally, Gaggu went and saw the shape made by Golu and made his picture. All three were shocked when they showed their pictures to Golu. The pictures made by the three of them were completely different. Appu's picture was like this. Gaggu made such a picture. And Sher Khan's picture looked like this. Children, can you tell how this can happen? When the three saw the same shape, how were their pictures so different? Golu made such a shape out of the boxes. Now, the three friends started quarreling about whose picture best matches the shape made by Golu. What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, the pictures of all the three friends are absolutely correct. First, Appu saw the shape made by Golu from the front view in this way and made this picture. Gaggu saw the shape from the side view and made such a picture. And finally, Sher Khan saw the shape from the top view and made such a picture. Children, can you tell by looking at which of these pictures you can find out the length and height of Golu's shape? That's correct. From this picture. And from which picture can we find the length and breadth? That's right. From this picture. In this way, children can make three-dimensional views of any two-dimensional shapes. Top view, front view, side view. Now, it was Sher Khan's turn to make shapes from the boxes. Sher Khan created such a shape. Can you draw all the three views of the shape made by Sher Khan? If you want, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done, children. You have made a perfect picture. All friends kept playing together. Children, you can also play this kind of game with your friends. Children, in this lesson, we learned about the views or perspectives of looking at three-dimensional objects. In the previous video, we learned about different views of three-dimensional objects. In this video, we shall see some interesting examples of making deep drawings of the different views of three-dimensional objects. Appu, Sher Khan, Gaggu and Golu are playing a new game today. Appu has created views of a three-dimensional model. Golu, Sher Khan and Gaggu together have to make a picture of that model from these paintings. Here is the top view of Appu's model. This is the front view, and this is the side view. Let us see how they are drawing the model. Children, what shape of blocks do you see in these three pictures? Correct! They are all square. What is a three-dimensional shape that looks like a square from the front view, top view, as well as from the side view? Exactly! It's a cube! In this way, the three of them also discovered that the model was made using blocks that were cube-shaped. First, they saw the picture that was made by looking at the front view of the model. Children, can you see this picture and guess how many cubes are there in the height and length of the model? You can find the answer by pausing the video. Your answer is absolutely correct. The height of the model is 5 cubes and the length of the model is equal to 2 cubes. So, they created a model in this way using cubes. Now, the three of them looked at the picture which was made by looking at it from the side view and found how many cubes are there in the breadth of the model. Can you find the answer? Yes! The breadth of the model has 2 cubes. If we look at the model that has been made so far from the side, it looks like this. And the side view of Appu's model looks like this. Can you think of what blocks we need to add now? If you wish, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done, children! You got the answer exactly right. The model has 2 vertical lines in the side view and each line has 5 cubes in it. In the side view of the model made so far, we see only 1 vertical line. So Golu now made another vertical line with 5 cubes like this in the model picture. Now, the 3 friends finally saw the remaining image of the top view of the model. Children, can you guess what is the difference between this picture and the top view picture of our model so far? You can find the answer by pausing the video. That's right! There are 4 squares in the picture of the top view of the model. But if we look at our model from top, only 3 such squares will be seen in it. So, what shall we do now? Yes, now in this way, we will add 1 cube each at the bottom and at the top of the model. In this way, the 3 friends together completed the picture of the model. Come see if they have the picture correctly. Looking at the picture of their model and the model given by Appu, are they matching? You can find the answer by stopping the video. Yes, the picture of the model made by the 3 friends is perfect. See how they are dancing happily. Here are pictures made by looking at the front, top and side views of a second model. Can you, along with your friends, try and find which model was observed to make these pictures? Try to find the answer. Children, in this lesson, we have seen some interesting examples of making deep drawings of three-dimensional shapes from their different views.
Measurement and comparing different quantities.
Hello children. In the previous video, do you remember you learned about length, weight and speed? Come, let us see some interesting examples related to these concepts today. Rohan, look, some flags have been put along the boundary of the ground. This flag is 15 meters and 22 centimeters long. The flag near me is 5 meters and 12 centimeters shorter than your flag. Can you tell how long is my flag? Meeta, keep in mind that we can add, subtract, multiply and divide only the similar measuring units. This is add, this is subtract, this is multiply and this is divide. Yes, 15 meters minus 5 meters equal to 10 meters and 22 centimeters minus 12 centimeters equal to 10 centimeters. That means the length of Rohan's flag is 10 meters, 10 centimeters. Oh wow, Meeta, absolutely correct answer. Oh see, there are new sweets at Deepa Cat's shop. Deepa, how many sweets would these be?
These are 300 kilograms of sweets.
But your one box contains only 2 kilograms of sweets.
Then how many boxes of sweets did you order? The total weight of the boxes is 300 kilograms. The weight of one box is 2 kilograms. We will divide the total weight, that is 300 kilograms, with the weight of one box, that is 2 kilograms. So we will get to know how many boxes will be needed to fill all these sweets. Total sweets weight 300 kilograms divided by 2 kilograms equal to 150. That means I order 150 boxes.
Oh wow, that was so easy. Bholu monkey, suppose I am walking down to my grandmother's house with 5 boxes of sweets. Meeta's speed is 3 kilometers per hour. She took 12 hours to reach grandmother's home. So can you tell how far is Meeta's house from her grandmother's house? Here, Meeta's speed is 3 kilometers per hour and she took 12 hours to reach her grandmother's home. That means Meeta walks 3 kilometers in 1 hour. So she will walk 6 kilometers in 2 hours, 9 kilometers in 3 hours. Similarly, she will walk 36 kilometers in 12 hours. So Meeta's house is 36 kilometers away from her grandmother's house. Wasn't it easy? Summary. Today we saw some examples related to length, weight and speed. Hopefully, you have found the right answers to all the questions. Keep practicing. Thank you.
Shapes. Hello children. Today we will learn how to identify the shapes of objects around us. In the 4th grade, you all have learned about making patterns with different shapes. Can you tell me which shape has been used to create this pattern? If you wish, you can pause the video here and think. Yes, you identified it right, children. This pattern is made of squares. So children, can you identify shapes of objects around you just like this? Come, let's go to my class. Today I am going to discuss with the students some interesting facts related to shapes. Students, so can you identify the shape of this blackboard? If you observe this blackboard carefully and trace the four sides of the blackboard with the help of a chalk on the wall, which shape will you get? You can see that the length of the traced figure is same and the width is also same. So this is a rectangle. A rectangle is a shape which has four sides and the length of its opposite sides are the same. Now tell me, which shape shall we get by tracing this map?
This is a square.
Very good, Ravi. A square is a shape that has four sides and all four sides are of same length. Now tell me that if we trace this bangle on a paper, then which shape shall we get?
This is a circle.
Absolutely right. Because this is a round shape in which the distance from the center point to its circumference is the same. So it's a circle. Now tell me, what is the shape of the upper surface of this pencil? If we paint this upper surface and trace it on a paper, then which shape shall we get?
Teacher, we will get the shape of a hexagon.
Absolutely right. Hexagon has 6 sides that are joined this way. Students, all of you must have seen such a flag.
Yes, teacher, I have seen such a flag in a fair. The shape of the cloth of this flag is like a triangle.
You identified it right, Priya. Triangle is a shape that has 3 sides that are joined like this. Summary. So children, today we have learned that if we observe an object carefully, then we can easily identify its shape. Now all of you find shapes hidden in the objects at your home. Thank you. Shapes. Hello children. Do you remember that in the previous video I taught you to recognize the shapes of the objects? Today I will teach you to draw pictures of objects with the help of different shapes. Come, let's see what Ravi and Priya are making in their books.
Teacher, if we want to draw a tree, then which are the shapes should be used?
A tree can be made by joining the circle and rectangle. First, we will make the trunk of the tree with a rectangle. Then, we will make 8 small circles like this. Now, if we join the outer boundary of this shape and erase all the other lines, then it will become the upper part of the tree. So, isn't it correct? Come on, now draw a kite.
I love flying a kite. If we join 4 triangles together, then a kite will be formed.
Absolutely right, Ravi.
Teacher, now let us draw a hut.
Hey, that is very easy. The front part of the hut's roof can be made with a triangle and the side wall of its roof with a square, and then we will use square to make the walls of the hut, something like this. See, here is the picture. Yes, one more thing. We can also make the walls of the hut with a rectangle, something like this. Children, do you know how does a star look like? Would you like to draw a picture of a star?
Yes, teacher. Every night I watch the stars in the sky. But what is their shape, teacher?
See, Priya, to make a star, first of all, you need to make a pentagon. Now make a triangle on each of its edges. You have to make 5 triangles like this. And see, we have formed a star. Come on, now look at this painting. Whose picture is this?
This is a boat, teacher. I know how to draw it. If we look at the lower part of the boat, from the middle it looks like a rectangle. If we make 1 triangle each at both the edges of the rectangle, then the lower part of the boat would be complete. Now we will draw a line to make its upper part and will make a big triangle on its left side and a small triangle on its right side. How do you find my boat?
Oh wow, the boat is made by just using the shape of rectangle and triangle.
Summary. So children, did you all see how easily Ravi and Priya drew objects with the help of shapes? I hope you have also learned to draw these objects. In the next video, we will learn to draw some interesting objects by joining 3 or more shapes. Thank you. Today we will learn to draw some interesting objects by joining 3 or more shapes. So come on, let's go to the class. Children, tell me, which is your favorite cartoon character?
My favorite cartoon character is Mickey Mouse.
So come on, now tell me with which shape you can draw the character Mickey Mouse.
It can be drawn by joining 6 circles. Its big face can be made with 1 circle, 2 circles for its ears, 2 circles for its eyes, and 1 circle for its nose.
Absolutely correct. Now tell me, can any one of you draw the picture of a cat?
Yes, teacher, I will try to do that. First of all, its eyes and face are made from 3 circles. Then its tail and 4 legs can be made with 6 rectangles. Now its ears, nose and upper part of its tail can be made with 4 triangles. At the end, its claws from 4 squares. See, the cat is drawn. Teacher, is it correct?
Very good, Priya. This is a very interesting drawing. All of you must have seen the train. So come on, today let's draw its engine with the help of rectangle, circle, triangle and square. If you want, then you can pause the video over here and think. See this. Its wheels are like a circle and its chimney is made of 2 rectangles. Rectangle to draw the whole engine and 1 window in the shape of a square. So how was it, children? Can you tell me the total number of rectangles, squares, triangles and circles in this picture? You can seek help from your friends and teachers. So children, did you see that how we drew different objects by joining 3 or more shapes? Now you also draw various beautiful pictures with the help of these shapes. Thank you.
Hello friends, welcome to today's lesson on money. Today we will learn the usage of money in our daily life along with Shyam. We will also learn how to take a loan from the bank on interest when we need money. Ramu, Sunita and Shyam are having dinner together. Sunita, I was thinking to open a stationery shop, but I have only rupees 10,000. How can I arrange the rest of the money?
We can make using of the money that we started saving 2,000 every month almost 15 months back.
How much do you think we have saved in total?
Multiply 15 by 2,000.
If we multiply 15 by 2,000, we get 30,000 rupees. That means we have a total of 10,000 plus 30,000. That is equal to 40,000 rupees. But I need rupees 1 lakh for this purpose. That means we have to borrow 60,000 rupees from somewhere.
Why don't we take a loan from the bank?
But we have to pay interest on that money.
Yes, of course we have to pay, but we can pay it when we start making profit.
Dad, what is a loan? Why will the bank give us a loan?
My son, if anybody needs money, they can take a loan from the bank. And in return, they have to pay some extra money along with the money taken from the bank. That extra money is called interest. Bank gives a loan because they will earn interest on the money they loan us.
But Dad, how do we know the amount of interest that we have to pay?
Look, if I take 60,000 rupees to start my work and I have to pay 64,800 rupees after 1 year, then how much interest I have to pay? You can pause the video if you want and think about it.
If we subtract 60,000 from 64,800, we get 4,800. That means you have to pay 4,800 rupees as interest. But Dad, how do we know the amount we have to pay in a month?
How many months are there in a year?
12.
Since I've taken the loan for 1 year, we will divide the total amount by 12. Then tell me, how much do we get if we divide 64,800 by 12? You can pause the video if you want and think about it.
$5,400.
Absolutely correct. So that means if we take a loan of rupees 60,000, which is our principal amount, and we have to repay 64,800 rupees in 1 year, then we have to deposit 5,400 rupees every month in the bank, which is also called an installment.
Oh wow, Dad. This is very interesting. Then I will take a loan from the bank to open a toy shop when I grow up, and I will play with lots of toys.
Okay, my son. So friends, in today's video, we have learned the usage of money in our daily life, and we can take a loan from the bank when we need money. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video. In the previous video, we learned how Ramu and his family were thinking about taking a loan from the bank to start a new venture. Today we will see how Ramu and Shyam are purchasing things for their shop. So, our work has finally started. Today I will go to market to buy things for my shop. That is why I have made the list too.
Dad, how did you find out how much money is needed to start a stationery shop? Can you tell me?
Son, before starting any work, we need to make a list of things we need for that work. Using that list, we will be able to identify how much money is needed to start the work. For instance, I made this list. I have entered the number of items I need, but I need to enter the amount. Then I will get to know how much money is required to buy the things.
How is that, Dad?
Suppose one book costs rupees 20 and I want to buy 5 in total. Then how much money is required to buy the books? 20 multiplied by 5, that is 100 rupees.
Oh wow, Dad!
Come on, let us go and buy things and see how much money do we really need. How are you, Mohan? I want these things to open my shop. Tell me the cost of these things.
Brother Ramu, one book costs rupees 40 and one pen costs rupees 10.
Look, Shyam, the shopkeeper told us the cost of one item. Now, can you tell me the total cost?
The cost of books is 40 into 100, that is 4,000 rupees. Cost of pen is 10 into 150, that is 1,500 rupees. The total cost is 4,000 plus 1,500, that is 5,500.
Yes, that's how we find out the total cost. Okay, now take 1/4 of the books we bought and give them to your uncle and ask him to pay rupees 1,500 for them.
Okay, Dad.
But first tell me how many books you will give him. You can pause the video if you want and think about it.
$100 divided by 4 is 25. So I will give 25 books to him. But Dad, 25 books cost 1,000 rupees and we are taking 1,500 rupees from Uncle.
Yes, son, this is the profit. When we buy an item at a lesser price and sell it at a higher price, then we will get a profit. If we sell the books costing 1,000 rupees for 1,500 rupees, then our profit is rupees 500.
Oh wow, Dad, this is very interesting.
Shyam stopped at grocery store while coming back home. His mother had told him to buy 4 kgs of flour, for which she gave him 200 rupees. Shopkeeper told him that the cost of 1 kg of flour is 45 rupees. Shyam wasn't sure if the money he had would be enough. What is your opinion? Will Shyam be able to buy the flour in the given money, or will he need more? Think for a while. You can pause the video if you want. If the cost of 1 kg flour is 45 rupees, so the cost of 4 kgs of flour would be 4 times 45, that is 180 rupees. That means Shyam can easily buy 4 kgs of flour from the money given and he will be left with 20 rupees. In this video, we have learned about finding the total cost and finding the profit along with Shyam and Ramu. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video. Today we will learn some interesting aspects about interest along with Bubbly and her friend Meena.
Come on, Bubbly, let us go and play. No, Meena. I need to help my dad because he is starting a new business related to books. Oh wow, Bubbly. Then we can buy the books only from your dad's shop. Why not, Meena? For sure. You know, yesterday my dad was saying that he is going to start a new business of candles. But he doesn't have enough money. So he had to take a loan from the bank. You know, my dad also took a loan from the bank. Bubbly, do you know that we have to pay a huge amount of interest to the bank? My dad took a loan of 25,000 rupees and he has to pay 27,500 as interest. But my dad doesn't need to pay that much. Then why does your dad have to pay so much? Come on, let us ask my dad. Dad, Meena's dad took 25,000 rupees loan. Then why does he need to pay 27,500 rupees as interest?
No, my girl, he won't be paying 27,500 rupees as interest. 27,500 is the total amount, which is to be paid along with principal.
What does that mean, uncle?
Look, your dad has taken 25,000 rupees loan and he has to repay rupees 27,500 to the bank. Out of 27,500, the principal is 25,000, which is taken as loan. Then what is the interest? You can pause the video here if you want and think about it.
$27,500 minus 25,000 is equal to 2,500.
That means the interest is only rupees 2,500 because total outstanding amount is principal plus interest.
Okay, uncle. I was thinking that bank will take more amount than principal from us. But dad, your interest on loan is 4,800 rupees and their interest on loan is 2,500 rupees only. Why do we need to pay more interest?
Because interest changes according to the loan amount. The interest depends upon the amount of loan taken from the bank. We need to pay lower interest for a lesser amount and higher interest for more amount. So friends, along with Bubbly and Meena, today we have learned how to find out the total outstanding amount by adding principal amount and interest. And we also learned that the interest amount changes according to the loan amount. Thank you.